So Apple announced iOS 14 at WWDC 2020 today. There were some really big changes though, but here are the top 5. The first one is widgets on the home screen. The home screen layout that has been unchanged ever since the original iPhone. You can have widgets on the home screen by tapping on an app icon, tap edit home screen, click on the plus button on top left, and you can add the widget that you want. For instance, I'll be adding the weather widget now. I can select from 3 options: the small size, medium, and the bigger one. The sizes are provided by the developer, so to add it, just tap on it, drag and drop on any home screen you want to. The second biggest change is now instead of having multiple icons and icon folders on each and every screen, you can now have a list of apps in its own section. These are the list of all the apps called the app library, which are categorized according to their app categories. So you can scroll through them and then select them, or you can just search between them. Oh, I almost forgot. Now you can have less number of home screens. To do that, just tap on an app icon, tap on edit home screen, and now on the dots that you see right above the dock, long press it and you get the list of home screens available. So you can remove them, or well, there's no option to rearrange them, so you can remove the screens that you have unimportant apps on. Select done. So right now I have just 2, and if I need to search for any more apps, I can go to the app library and just search for something. That's quite convenient. This is the number 1 biggest change. The second biggest change is the call screen. Now call screens are not full screen, so that whenever you're watching Netflix or playing games, they don't interfere with whatever activity you are doing on your phone. The third big change is Siri. Again, Siri doesn't take the full screen that it used to, and here's how it does.
Your timer is set for 2 minutes.
The next biggest change is to messages. Since I'm the only one in my group with iOS 14, I cannot really give you a demo of this, but what it basically does is pin on conversations, which means have some conversation on top, or have some people always displayed on the topmost section of your message list. You can have group photos or some icons for your group. Then you can mention your friends. You can do inline replies. The fifth biggest change is to AirPods. With iOS 14, now you can have 3D audio, which means just like the theater effects or the surround sound studio that you have at home. Rounding up the top 5 iOS 14 features, here are some noteworthy mentions. Car keys in wallet. Now you can have your car keys in your wallet app. Also, you can share and manage the keys with your friends by sending your keys securely over iMessages. And Safari has increased protection, with tracking protection displaying the websites that were contacted by the trackers. You can block or unblock them. There is a Translate app offered by Apple, So you click on translate, you either enter the text or speak out by tapping on the microphone icon, select a language to translate it to. So you can download the language pack and have it run offline, or send your voice over to Apple servers to have them translated. All of them are private and encrypted, and they do not contain any personally identifiable information. So I can say something as hi and then go. Gives out the result in French. However, there's one more mode in which this can be used. Get into landscape mode, and yeah, now you can have a proper conversation. This is iOS 14.
Voici iOS 14.
Nice talking to you.
Content de te parler.
You can also add it to favorites, go to favorites, and see the list of translations that have happened. iOS 14 can be installed pretty much on phones that were released on or after September 2015. The lowest in the range being iPhone 6s and 6s Plus and the iPhone SE. So if you have any of the devices listed here, you will get your updates in fall of 2020.